welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Chip through. Xabi Alonso. It's a long forward pass. Lewandowski with the ball through. Xabi Alonso looks to slip it through. Just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Ribery tries a through ball. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Thiago knocks it towards the front. Ribery, big chance here. Now the pass. Big moment! Massive goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Now it's Lewandowski. Bayern Munich making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Whistle goes, he's been given offside. Aim forward. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and...
It's a goal!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Looks to thread it through. Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Schürrle passes it through. They've done it!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
So what now? Dashing forward at pace. And he's made certain that won't get through. Benatia. Xabi Alonso. Thiago. Muller. Lewandowski plays a clever pass. Can he find a finish now? Muller! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front! Well, Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Oh, look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
Schürrle. Xabi Alonso. Ribery hoops it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks like a good ball through. Bayern Munich can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. Ribery. Now the pass. Well weighted. Müller. Can he find a finish? Yes, he can! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And we've reached half-time. Bayern Munich, 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. Is back on the way. It's a loose ball. Milan. Thiago. Aimed long and direct. Ribery. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gustavo. Ball through needs to be good here. Thiago plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Alaba. Nice one to Robben. Draxler. It's Müller! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward it goes. Looking to force his way through. Bayern Munich just about got away with it there.
Well, a warning like that must be heeded. They now know how good this team can be on the break, so measures have to be put in place to guard against that happening.
Thiago passes it through. Schürrle looks to slip it through. Bayern Munich looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. He's scored! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bayern Munich get dipped into their subs. Lobs it in gently. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Muller, well positioned to make that interception. Just the goalkeeper to beat, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's Lewandowski. Ribery with the ball through. Lewandowski has a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Hoisted towards the area. Great effort, he flew in with courage.
I just thought it was great effort all around. I mean, he did so well just to get his head on the ball.
Lewandowski crosses it in low. Played it short. Schürrle. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Oh, it's Lewandowski. Luis Gustavo. Vieirinha gets it back. Luis Gustavo. Oh, good interception. Ribery tries a through ball. Now it's Robben. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Comes sliding in. No question, that's a foul. Now it's Ribery. Down by a lack of accuracy. It's Thiago, he's picked him out. Muller! It's come loose. Draxler. Thiago has a long pass towards the front. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Thiago with the ball through. And in it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Xabi Alonso. Well played, he saw that coming. Referee's given a throw. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Benatia positions himself well and cuts it out. Ribery. Thrust towards the front line. And it's Schürrle. Steered out wide. Benatia does well to read it and intercepts. Xabi Alonso. There is the final whistle. Bayern Munich can be very happy with a job well done. An efficient win for which the players simply did enough. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Bayern Munich against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Lewandowski passes it through. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries a through ball. Jerome Boateng. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Neymar. Now the pass. Out towards the flank. Surely he scores! He's come loose. And a second time! Who's ball? Who's going to get that? He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Jim, your thoughts?
Messi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Looks like a good ball through. Hoists it high. Chance! He's away!
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Bayern Munich are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
Neymar. Sergio Busquets. Messi. Sergio Busquets. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jordi Alba. Messi. Luis Suarez. Messi. Needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Rakitic. Iniesta. Neymar. Daniel Alves tries to get it forward quickly. Xabi Alonso. Another piece of really good defending. Looks to slip it through. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Done very well to intervene. Spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Fine defending there. Well played, he saw that coming. Fine defending there. Iniesta. Thiago looking up to see who wants it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ribery. Dinks one in. Keeper's ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Another piece of really good defending. Iniesta. Lewandowski with the ball through. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Robben! They've done it! Bayern Munich are all square. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Rakitic. Bayern Munich with a quick-fire double to complete the comeback. Lewandowski floats one over. Rakitic. Now it's Robben. Deftly done. It's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. And the first half is done. Bayern Munich are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. We're off again. Neymar doing well down the left. Now, what are his options? Looks to slip it through. That'll be a corner. Messi! Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, the defender was stuck to him like glue, but he got his effort away. Wasn't quite enough, though. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
It's on a plate. It's Lewandowski! Iniesta. Out to the left it goes. Lahm with the foul. Tries a through ball. Neymar. Neymar! And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Iniesta. Thiago. Played out wide. Lewandowski. That intervention was very necessary. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Aim forward. Rakitic. Iniesta plays it out to the wing. Thiago. Mario Götze. Robben. Now the pass. Out towards the flank. Mario Götze. Rakitic. Daniel Alves. Iniesta. Luis Suarez with the ball through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
It may have been caught offside, but they aren't going to give up on that type of run. They only need to get it right once, and it's all about the timing now.
Jordi Alba positions himself well and cuts it out. Bayern Munich still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Benatia. Xabi Alonso. Thiago. And it's Messi. Messi passes it through. It's Luis Suarez! Played it short. Daniel Alves. Xabi Alonso does well to read it and intercepts. Mascherano. Iniesta gets it back. Xabi Alonso. Looks like a good ball through. Thiago. Lam. Now the pass. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good interception. Muller. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looks to slip it through. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Thiago. Lam knocks it towards the front. Lewandowski. Chance! Robben wanders offside. Sergio Busquets cuts it out. Daniel Alves. Now it's Robben. PK pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Forward it goes. Spoon forward. Lam. Mario Götze. Alaba. Muller passes it through. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, chance here! No mistake!